happening so much that we seem not to know or understand what's happening again, as Olori Miriam's husband has actually approached the palace to really know and see what's happening with the wife, because he seems not to be comfortable with all the negative reports he has been having concerning his wife. These negative reports have actually escalated so much that people seem not to understand what exactly is happening again, whereby things are constantly being taken in a different level and different dimension. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to D&Z TV. At D&Z TV, we are here with one thing in mind, and which is to give you up to date information of everything that is happening at the palace of the Ooni of Ife, and also as it entertainment industry. Wherever you are, whatever you want, the best thing for you to always know to do is to make sure you subscribe to our channel so that we'll give you up to date information of everything you need. And as we have it, we are always going to be ready to give it to you back to back. Now, being said, as a matter of fact, Naomi has actually, to some extent, received a very serious visitor who was Captain Okwebi. Captain Okwebi came to the palace, and all hell was let loose. But now, after Captain Okwebi's coming, the palace has actually welcomed another guest again. And this time around, it is none other but Miriam's former husband. Now, the $1 million question is, why will each time people who are not supposed to come to the palace consistently always come to the palace to cause chaos? You know, it's something that has kept everybody thinking and everybody wondering how the Oni continues to allow such things happen. These things are actually not really supposed to happen, because each time they happen like this, they tend to change the dimension of people. They tend to make people to have different notions of how best they need to actually activate everything that is happening in the palace. Now, the palace, as a matter of fact, has been housing a lot of ill things, things that you can't really explain or you can't really phantom. People have different ways of looking at how the palace has been orchestrating, you know, because it's been very common to see people having different notions. People are always having different mindsets as in it concerns the palace. So with all of this in mind, the Oni too has not really been able to really have a thorough understanding of how to handle these women, because these women seem to be bringing more issues and problems to the palace. These issues and problems are so big. you know they are really big in such a way that no matter how hard one tries to curb them, you will rather, instead of reducing them, you will rather now escalate them and make them grow worse. And as they are all growing worse by the day like this, they are also actually changing the narrative. They are really making people to see the Oni from the weakling point of view. Imagine what even made elder statesmen like Adenuga and co to now come and intercede with the Oni to see that he puts all of these women in check. And if these women are not seriously put in check, it's actually going to continue to cause hiccups and issues. And when these problems continue like this for a very long time, the only thing that we will definitely and constantly see is going to be some form of disunity, which has consistently plagued the palace. You know, these inconsistencies have actually really caused so much aim. As we speak right now, Ashley is actually lying in the hospital. And when you see her lying in the hospital, you find out that it is actually a very crazy, bumpy ride. And with this craziness now, there's nothing anybody can do that can change the perspective or change how things are being done. You know, things have actually really escalated in such a way and manner that things are really, really, really difficult, so to speak. And now the palace is now, how on earth can people who don't even belong to the palace now begin to come to the palace to come and begin to want to say they came to see their wives? I mean, does it really make any logical sense? It does not make any logical sense. The earlier people begin to understand that the palace is a sacred place for the Ooni and his family, the better for them. And all the same, right now, the Ooni has had instances where he goes all out to achieve results, even when things are really tight and difficult. He still tries to know what to do to expatiate and make it very relatable. Now, for Miriam's ex-husband, to have the mind to walk into the palace looking for his wife, it actually behoves on the Oni to take some very drastic actions and decisions. And if these decisions are not taken and on time too, we are definitely going to have issues, especially when we know that this man is a traditional man, you know, a traditional titled man who now begins to have different notions about how to run his home. Truth be told, Oni should be able to know and understand how to run his home. And as much as difficult as it can be, they all need to have a one serious understanding of how and what to do so that the palace will be run in a way and manner that it's befitting for it to run. All right, people, this is where we'll be stopping. If you come your way again, I remain your brother D&Z TV. If you're not subscribed to our channel, I urge you right now to click on the subscription button, comment, like, and share this video so that we'll begin to give updates of what exactly is happening. Thank you very much for being part of this video and see you some other time. Bye bye.